DevOps procedure. Okay, in this DevOps procedure, so whatever you develop, right? Whatever you develop any day, so deploy it and test it. That is the procedure, right? Here, okay, whatever you develop, so in any day, right? So that will be a regular day process, right? Deploy it and test it. That is the mandatory thing. And suppose if you are developing feature one, first day one. So day one, you are doing feature like first name, first name field, first name or username field. You'll go with username field, username, username field. Okay. And day two, you are developing, day two, you are developing password field, password field. Okay. See, for this now, what will happen? So whenever you develop, right, at any day, so by end of the day, you need to deploy it and it should go for testing or you will test it. Okay. So build one. So now the force. So when you deploy it, it is going to be build one. What will happen? Deploy this, deploy this, test this, right? This is the procedure. Deploy this and test this. Okay, build one. So suppose in this build one, you are identifying one defect. Suppose one defect you are identifying. So what will happen? So day one, only username field, right? So you deploy this testing. While testing, only one defect you got. What will happen? Easy to fix, right? Easy to fix. It's not like that. So you are deploying all the fields. Suppose four more fields are there. Six fields you are deploying at once. If you are getting more defects, it will be difficult to fix, right? So now the test cycle. So here one test cycle, right? We deploy this and test this. Here one test cycle, defect easy to fix. Now coming to here. So in day two, you will deploy build two. Build two. So here also same thing, deploy this and test this. So here also, if you find suppose one defect or it may be zero defects. If you find one defect also, no, not an issue. You can fix it, right? What will happen, right? From these two, okay, remove this one. Okay. Suppose here for this also, what I am doing, I am taking one. Okay. From here to here. Okay. Okay. Leave it. Build to right. So it is a planned one, right? That's it, right. This is 0 to defects. Okay, now 0 defects. Suppose here, okay, this is okay. I'll leave it, delete it. Now just think here. Here, what will happen? Here also, here already one deployment happen, one build we deploy. Here second build will deploy. What will happen here? So number of testing cycles, right? Testing cycles increased automatically. Number of testing cycles increased automatically, right? So this is how. If there is something, one more thing, uh, day three, if you are deploying one more field, suppose here day three, day three, you are deploying uh, login button and forgot password fields. Suppose forgot password fields, right? So what will happen here? Same thing. Build three, deploy this and test this, right? Same thing here. Suppose you are finding three defects. Suppose, and also now that test cycles will increase, right? Test cycle increases exponentially, exponentially. And if you find the defects, more defects, right? Test cycle increases. See now, one time you tested, second time in build two, third time. So number of test cycles keep on increasing. And here, if you find these three defects, already in two cycles, one defect and be fixed. Third time it is able to handle third defect, three defects, right? Here one thing is in DevOps, no? In DevOps, okay. Everyday SDC. See, if you want to know more about SDSC, please watch my previous session. Everyday SDLC cycle will run. And so with this process, right? With this process, from last few years, defect rates defect are less identified, and projects are more success, right? So I am giving simple overview on this DevOps, okay, DevOps procedure. So everyday deployment will be there, everyday testing will be there. So whatever the feature you develop today, so any day you are going to deploy it and test it. So our work will be more easy. So see, one day after deploying, testing, identifying one issue, fixing this issue is not a big issue. Yeah? So everyone will do. See, every work will be on proper, on track, everything. So what for each and every feature they will deploy it, they will test it. Okay. And also number of test cycles keep on increases automatically, exponentially. What will happen? So the testing scope, there is a chance of finding less defects, right? Every day keep on testing because the number of test cycles keep on increasing, and also features will be stable. So this is how a simple DevOps procedure. If you find this session is very helpful or interesting, please subscribe my channel, guys. Thank you.